Alright, welcome back. So in this lesson we're going to be looking at our first lesson on linear relationships, and the first thing we have to look at is a bit of revision on the number plane or the Cartesian plane and our coordinate system. So every single one of these points on the plane or the Cartesian plane or the number plane, whatever you would like to call it, is a coordinate pair, and the coordinate pair is composed of an x coordinate and a y coordinate. Now, the important thing to remember is the order. X then Y, it's like the alphabet, alright? So they're going to be in alphabetical order. You should be able to remember that. But ultimately, if we look at this question, it's asking us to state the missing number for each coordinate. Now, if we look here, we have a box that has nothing. We have this 2 here, this 2. And the 2 corresponds to y, and the y is the y-axis. It's how far up or how far down we go. Now the number plane will continue indefinitely, and you can have values that are in between these, like decimal values and things like that, but we're just going to start up with these integer values. So we can see the 2 corresponds to how far up this point is, right? And so we've gone up 2, but how far across have we gone? So it intersects with this point down here at -7, right? It intersects at this point here with 2. So the coordinates of this point are -7, 2. The first one is x, it's how far along it is horizontally. The second one is y, how far up or down it is, right? In the middle we have the point called an origin, and the origin is at the point 0, 0. Right, just to remember. So if we look at our second point here, we can see that it has gone up 1 and it has gone across -5. So we've got our first one, -5, but our y is going to be how far up from -5? It is 1. Right, if we look at our next one here, we can see that the point is on the line. If the point is ever on the line for x, it means that it is at the origin for its x value, which is going to be 0. Alright, so we've gone to 0 on our x, and our y is up 1, right? That's this point here. Alright, for this point here, we can see that we've gone across 3, and we've gone up 3. For this point here, it is across 6, and it is up how much? 2. Okay, now if we look at this one here, this point here is at -6 in terms of where it hits the x-axis. Where it hits the y-axis is -3. Here, the point is at -4 on the y-axis, but is actually -3 on the x-axis. This one here is going to be 5 across in the positive x-axis, but it is -4 in the y-axis. Alright, so that's it for this video. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.